Hey everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. I wanted to hop on here to do a general love reading for singles, just because I haven't really recorded one in a while. I've done a few in shorts, but nothing to a longer extent. So let's just ask angels and the spirits for the week coming up ahead. What does the single collective need to know moving forward for the week ahead? And like I said, this is a general love reading. It's not personal. It's not one-to-one. So take what resonates and leave the rest. So what are some messages that the collective who are single need to know for this week? All right. And the first card we have is Free Yourself. And at the bottom of the card, it says it's time to take back control of your life. So what I'm getting from this card for yourself, and I'll just put the card back up on the screen for you to see. You can see this is a unicorn, and it looks like it's enclosed within a cage. It's letting you know right now, if you're single, it's time for you to take back control of your life as far as like love is concerned. You may feel like from looking at this card that you're stuck. But you're not. A lot of people constantly always kind of speak negative things into their life, like saying like, oh, I can't ever find a good partner. There's no good people out there anymore. It's time for you to get out of that cycle and that mentality, because you're not going to be able to move forward and truly get the love that you're looking for if you're stuck constantly maybe replaying over and over again in your head. Ooh. Don't know why that card flipped out of my hand. But constantly just stuck replaying over and over again in your head negative things or negative thoughts when it comes to love, and especially your love life. So that's the first thing that Spirit wants you to know. The second thing is healing family issues. At the bottom of the card, it says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So a part of freeing yourself potentially could be healing any family issues that you're holding on to and that you're dealing with. A lot of that always comes back usually, especially if you have like a negative belief in love, is probably something that happened with like your family or a family unit situation or your parents. If you were someone who grew up maybe in a single household and a parent left, that could be something that's bothering you. If maybe you never received the love that you wanted from a parent or both parents, that could also be something that's negatively impacting your life. It's letting you know that you are not a factor of your past. So whatever happened in the past as far as family issues are concerned, you're above that. You can be more and do more. And like I said, it's just letting you know that you don't have to stay stuck into these old patterns. Things that happen to us in our past, it may not be our fault, but we are in charge of making things better. And in order to make things better, in this situation, it looks like a part of that is healing family issues. So the next card also too is unrequited love. And on the bottom of the card, it says, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So for my single collective, also too, what I'm getting is maybe also too, you could be in a situationship where it's not an actual full-blown relationship, but you could be attracted to someone and you are staying stuck in this pattern of, continuing with something that is not going anywhere. I know sometimes it's hard to give up something that's familiar and that it may feel good in the moment, but it looks like on this end, one or both parties is not really connected to, or I should say committed to this situation. And once again, we're just going to go back to the first card of freeing yourself. You don't have to stay stuck in this. I know that everyone wants love. Everyone wants that perfect relationship or, moving into, a perfect relationship. But if there's not enough attraction, if there's not enough chemistry, release yourself, free yourself from it. Way too often times people, like I said, will stay stuck because of familiarity, or also too, like at the same time, you could stay stuck in a situation because maybe the person's just really nice and you're sitting there thinking, am I ever going to find someone as nice as this person? And you will. So the main focus on this week, I'm getting from this reading so far, is free yourself from, the unrequited love, which we're going back to the last card, is, you or both parties not having enough chemistry or attraction to each other, and also to healing family issues. Because, whatever happened to your past does not have to dictate your future. And I know this reading for singles, wasn't really, super positive. However, I always like to try and take anything negative and spin it into a positive. So if anything, it's just kind of just letting me know for my singles this week, just really take time to like reevaluate what's going on in your life right now. So, like I said, if there's anything going on or that you keep playing over and over again in your head, like, oh, this isn't working out for me, or like, you're going back and forth with making, if you like someone and you don't know if like you should continue with it or not, but you're not really truly feeling that connection or that attraction, it's just letting you know, you need to cut it off, and, you can move forward and have a happy and healthy love. And then the last thing I'm going to do is pull a fortune from my fortune jar. So as a bonus message for the singles in love. So Spirit, let me know, what do you need to let the singles know? All right. And the bonus message is the one who laughs lasts. I'm just gonna put that up there a little bit better. I guess I'm getting more so from this. The one who laughs lasts is, sometimes you kind of have to laugh at your situation. You don't have to take yourself so seriously. You can free yourselves from these mental blocks of, negative thoughts, negative thought process. And, usually when you laugh and you just try and keep a upright and brighter spirit, positive things will come into your life. So, the way I look at this, like I said, is don't look at this as a negative. Just look at this as something to work on this week. And if you see or haven't seen these patterns or feeling any of these things going on in your life right now, just work on it. Everything is always a learning experience and a process, and it'll get to where you want to be. So I hope you like this reading, and if so, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.